Come on, we can do this. I know we can.
All right, guys, what's going on? And today we're continuing on the road to retirement. I just like to say up front that the love and support that you guys have been giving this has just been so crazy. It's been so awesome to see that you guys have really taken a liking to this, and the viewership on this is actually pretty long, so I appreciate a lot of you guys sticking around past the first couple of minutes of it. I try to front load, if you guys haven't noticed by now, I'm trying to front load these videos, so it's easier to watch and you guys get the general gist of it as well. And then we kind of go through the entirety of it. For the hardcore players and the dedicated people, like, this is probably an easy watch for you guys. If this is something that you're new here, first of all, I appreciate you guys stopping on by. Please consider liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. So what this really is for you newcomers is we are doing a no death, no save survival slash speed run. It's something we adapted from another series that I did with an older FPS game. But effectively what this is, with the exception of the autosave features, that we're trying to get through the entirety of all the mainline quests, the DLCs, the factions, and everything in one life. And if we can get through the entirety of it, we're just going to retire somewhere and be some sort of farmer. I flip-flop between whether or not I want him to be a potato farmer or if I want him to never sleep again and become a Nirnroot farmer. I think that's really funny, the idea that those dark elves that you do the Crimson Nirnroot questline for, that they just don't sleep because they have those stupid weeds humming the entire time and then giving off a crazy glow. That's just hysterical to me. But in that, a couple of the exceptions is going to be, one, the autosave feature. I'm actually going to keep on in the off chance that the game crashes or there's just a whatever bug happens. Like, this game has been out for so long and we're still finding different glitches and bugs, so if there's something that causes my guy to insta die or something like that, we will reload the save. But there is going to be the, like, if I whirlwind sprint off a mountain and I die, then that's the run. If I die in combat, that's it. If I accidentally commit Sudoku by eating too many of the wrong ingredients of a plant or something like that, like, obviously the run is going to end. So with those kind of parameters, I hope you guys consider sticking around. Again, this has been a ton of fun to record and to do the audio and to splice it up, and it's funny how the deeper we're going into these, because I'm such a low level, this is becoming progressively more difficult. I'm looking back at the older videos that I've done, like the episode 1 and 2 of the little highlight reel at the beginning, and they're all big glory kills and all that. And this one in particular is a lot of it is me healing and actually getting in regular fights with the monsters. So I actually thought that was a nice little touch, is that because I'm a low level, there's a lot more of a back and forth with the engagements, which I don't necessarily get a lot. And especially when I used to do like the stealth archer builds, are the one-handed are the doing the one-handed with two one-handed swords. Like, you don't really, it takes like a couple power attacks and then, the engagement's over. So it's really nice to have a little bit of a back and forth. You have to, and I never thought I'd actually ever have to exude some brain power, but here I am in this. So it's actually just been a ton of fun. So before I go any further, I still have a minor bone to pick, but in a different way, with Stranger Things. And some of these people have never experienced a bad ending to a show. Like, if you guys were around for Dexter, how that ended, oh my god, that's kind of the vibe I was getting after thinking about it for a couple days. But you have people like on Twitter and Reddit and Instagram losing their mind and trying to cope so hard with that ending of Stranger Things that they're saying there's supposed to be like an alleged secondary release video on the 7th. And the one that I've also been seeing pop around is that there's supposed to be a secondary date to the secondary ending, which is supposed to be on the 12th. And it's just, you're moving goalposts at that point. And honestly, I'm kind of in that boat as well. This show, this chapter of it, if you will, had been in the making for a decade. And I would think that after a decade, they'd be able to put a pretty little bow on it. I know they didn't, the initial plan, they weren't supposed to, it wasn't supposed to go past like season 1 or 2 or whatever. But I mean, season 3 cooked pretty hard. Is that the one where they fight I think that's the one where they fight all the Russians. And then season 4 is pretty solid. But man, I also don't understand why they deliberately withheld and chopped it up either. Like, that was clearly something that they could have just made it like a full-length season like they've done in the past, and then just drop it all. Like, why don't you just wait until Christmas and give us the whole thing? I don't know. Again, like, I'm here making the YouTube videos on the side while having a 9 to 5. I'm not a bigwig Netflix executive, so I don't have all the metrics and I can't make these type of decisions. But just from the ground looking up, is that you would think that after a decade of this in the making, with these kids now being teenagers and adults, that they'd kind of sunset this whole thing and then move on to the next set of things, instead of like deliberately withholding a lot of items and a lot of like closure pieces for more seasons. I honestly, this is a side tangent as well, I blame the Avengers. I blame Marvel. Like, we had all those, like, going back to, what is it, the original the one with Thanos and all that stuff leading up to it. Like, we were invested in the first couple of episodes, and then they started doing all those side characters and their own side movies and all that, and you're supposed to watch that so you'd have an idea of what's happening once you get to what is it? I think it's called Infinity Wars. Sorry, I was drawing a blank on it. But they're expecting you to do that. I think everybody in the film industry saw that model and honestly couldn't believe that deliberately withholding stuff would would be a good business strategy. But if you can make it catchy and hooky enough and kind of time it, pace it just right, then and it clearly worked. Like, we were all hooked on it. But I think because that was the first time it had ever happened, it was the first time we'd experienced it, we were like along for the roller coaster ride. Now we're all used to it, we're aware of it, and to a point we kind of expect it now. But again, it was just because it was so well written, the first couple of seasons, I was expecting them to kind of stick to their guns and like deliver a really rock solid ending. But again, like, it's been a decade in the making. Like, it's hard to kind of, it almost gets into like Half-Life 3 territory, where it's just so far out there that it's like, is this ever going to be finished? But yeah, guys, I'm sorry for the tangent. Like, I just really liked this show, and I was really hoping that it wouldn't have ended. I've also seen the memes as well that the section of Will coming out to all of his friends was actually twice as long as the final boss, the final battle of this monster that has been building up for the past 10 years, and then just kind of beaten by kids lobbing water balloons and shooting them with flare guns. And then I've also seen the other memes as well, where they like somehow magically got to the top of a cliff face in like 2 minutes to start fighting. Yeah, it was kind of disappointing, but that's the ending we have, so that's what we're gonna that's what we're left with. I guess it'll make good content for the memes. Anyways, guys, we're going to have about 1 or 2 more videos of doing this pre-recorded on the front end of it. I'm going to be going out this weekend and getting that little transponder thingy that I plug into the phone so I can do some live commentary in these next couple of videos. So it's going to be bog standard probably for the next couple of videos, but once I get it, I'm really excited to actually give it a shot. I've just put myself in a position where this is the Orioles bow part of it, and I'm probably about 3 episodes, if you will, in quotations, ahead of that as well, already recorded. So I kind of have a mini vault going on. I also, this is a crazy side note, but I accidentally dropped a nuke in COD Mobile in like a ranked, and I played it enough to where I was a high enough standing in the mobile game COD space that I was effectively playing against other people that also had controllers. Like I don't find that fun at all to, you know, play against people that don't have the same, that are not on the same level of me, like in terms of hardware. Like that's just not fair. Like that's not fun for anybody. So it's actually really nice to be playing against other people that have controllers, and they even say it in like a little icon as well in like one of the cards, like corners for your character and all that when you're playing them. So it was actually cool to be able to drop that against other people with controllers. But holy moly, there's just so much stuff in that game, so many score streaks, so many different weapons and all that. I'm not going to be uploading too much of it. I actually played some of the DMZ with it, and oh my gosh, it was painful. I actually ended up just deleting it outright because I kid you not, I literally sat hunched over like a goblin over my phone with my controller and just staring at the screen. I think I saw 3 people the entire time, and I was just shooting at AI the whole time, and the whole thing was just dead. I still stand by, like, it could have been such a saucy thing in its own thing, and I think it could have been bigger than Warzone, but I mean, they fumbled the bag so hard on that you know, this is what we're kind of left with. So I'll probably be uploading that in a little bit. I might end up doing that as like a secondary fallback, or I may just end up sending that video out like either this upcoming Tuesday or maybe this upcoming not this upcoming Friday, but the Friday after. You know, maybe end up putting it up there just because it is a nuke. It is worth showing off, and that one actually, funnily enough, does have live commentary in it because apparently now your phone has recording capability that is actually legitimately viable, which is really crazy. So I was able to just flip on the recording and flip on the microphone capability, and I was just speaking into my phone like a lunatic, and and I was capturing the in-game chat. And this time I actually did it downstairs in my dungeon, so I was actually able to speak like a human and not in the NPR voice. So anyway, sorry for that whole long tangent. Well, anyways, guys, if you stuck around to this point as well, I really do appreciate it. Again, like, I front load all of this commentary on the front end because I do like the audio and the gameplay and the music just being like as organic as possible. I'm gonna toot my own horn for a little bit, but I'm actually getting slightly adept at the editing process where I can take out, like, this is probably the best video that I've done in terms of fluidity and constant action. So a lot of the times when I get in the engagements, sometimes I'll just panic. Like, there's actually during the fight where you're fighting all the snow falmer, I actually panicked so hard that I accidentally opened up the map instead of trying to drink a potion. But it's stuff like that I've been able to really just kind of chop out and have it be like as seamless as possible of a transition. So I really do hope you guys kind of stick around for this one, and just let me know in the comments down below if this is, you know, getting to a better spot. I think it is, but again, your guys' feedback is actually going to be better than what I think and feel, because you guys are the end user. You guys are the ones that are actually viewing this. So just let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.
May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
That'll teach you. More spiders. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
You've reached the way shrine of... Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
I'm no fan of the sun. That would be better than this. Does this ice feel a little thin to you? Where'd you come from? Done and done. This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about. If we open that, we'll be able to move around this valley a lot faster.
You've arrived at the way shrine of Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum. May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Where'd you come from? Done and done. I knew I heard something. Who's there? That'll teach you. Keep your eyes open here. Where'd you come from? Done and done.
You found the way shrine. May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it. Has to be the place. I've never seen a building like that before. It looks like some kind of temple. This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it. What now? These Falmer, they're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long they've been like this. And I thought the soul can was creepy. That'll teach you. Who's there? That'll teach you.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait, is he talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
There.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's falling down the ceiling!
Finish them. Enough. And I No! I won't let you ruin centuries of preparation!
Surrender, give us the bow. You alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl! I had the ears of a god!
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools! Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery!
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him. What? What are you talking about? A vampire. I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you. You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask. I trust you're faring well.
Farewell, friend. May the light
It's
of Auriel illuminate.
not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful. I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives. I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now. If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
Circle stones to the southwest.
Oh, what happened?
Divine smile on you, friend.
No, I try to avoid
For your help, I'm sending word to the Orc strongholds that you're to be trusted. You should be welcome there now.
Fair enough. Working metal isn't easy. Let me show you a few things.
Hope you're getting along with Isran.
Quite brave.
Can I help you? I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Cozy little. What do you need? Blades? Armor?